Okay, so I've had people ask me about the cover of my book, how beautiful it is, this image. And yet I haven't won any contests for the book cover, which is surprising. But I wanted to share with you how I came up with the image for the book, because it was not the image I wanted to use, which is interesting. I thought I knew what the right image would be, but it turned out I didn't know anything. So when it came to picking the image for the cover, I had my artist create 3 different versions. And this one was not a version that I liked, surprisingly. I liked a different version that had more snow on it. So I took 3 different versions and I put them in a plain white envelope. Didn't mark it with anything. I had my husband muscle test me. So I held that image to my heart, hold up my arm, and had my husband muscle test me, so push down on my arm. I got a very clear answer on what the cover was supposed to be. It was not the one I picked. I was not happy. I thought for sure I did the test wrong. So after he went to work, I went into meditation and I did the same test in meditation, and I held the concealed images to my heart and I just tuned in to my heart frequency. For one of the images, when I held it to my heart, I felt, I saw, I heard all the canine guides, all of them, not the 4, all of them, jumping up and down, barking, screaming in joy. That was the one they wanted me to use. The other 2, when I tested them, I got crickets. So I opened up the envelope, and much to my surprise, it was the same answer that I had received in the muscle test I did with my husband. Well, number 1, I was surprised. Number 2, I wasn't happy because it was not my favorite picture. But what I did then was I took that picture and implanted onto the cover image, and I compared the 2 images side by side. Surprisingly, the one image, this image that the canine guides had chosen, looked a lot better on the cover than the one I chose. Goes to show you, folks, our mind doesn't always have the correct answer, although we've been programmed to trust that logic gives us the correct answer. Logic is not always in alignment with our soul's frequency, and logic is not anywhere a part of this book. If you've read it, you know. So I had to trust the information that I was being given, and I had to allow it to be expressed, and I did. So once I surrendered to it and I said, okay, I must not have the right answer. My guidance is giving me the right answer. Am I going to say, no, thank you, that's not correct, that's not the answer I wanted to hear? Or am I going to say, oh, open up my perspective, look at it from a different angle and go, wow, that is perfect. That's your thought for the day, directly from the Canine Spirit Guides. See how that can be applied in your everyday life. I have used it over and over and over again. I used it when I chose my next house, and it was spot on. All right, you guys, love ya.